there, this is AnY, and once again with the other YouTube Berlin Bronies I know so far, with Erdnusskrieger or Peanut Warrior, as we just figured out. Yeah, but you still have to look for the Erdnusskrieger on YouTube because, well, even so he translates to Peanut Warrior, YouTube isn't as smart. And of course, Berlin Brony, who actually calls himself a Berlin Brony AnY.
Berlin Brony AnY, yeah.
And today we are not at my place, we are at Warrior's place.
Yep.
So, just in case you're wondering, but hey, my place is actually coming together, so it will be hopefully there soon for you to see as well. Anyways, yeah, so Filli Vanilli Fluttershy episode, and holy crap, what is a good one.
Yeah.
I mean, wow. The first thing I realized was the setup was really, really well done. It was like, Rarity is asking Fluttershy, they see the whole singing thing, Rarity is asking Fluttershy to perform with them as a Baba quintet in this case instead of a quartet, but Fluttershy refuses, she puts her hoof down, see what I did there? And Rarity also accepts it, she's not pushing her, so they both show a level of maturity, so they really build up on stuff that happened before and that was developed. So this was pretty, but the way they introduced the conflict after, because I first was like, how the heck are they going to provide a conflict? If everybody is just agreeing in the opening, where is the conflict coming from? Everybody was okay with the situation until Big Mac lost his voice.
Yeah.
So really clever way to show on the one hand that they actually act like mature people, and on the other hand they still provide the conflict you expect them to provide, but in a much smarter setup.
Yeah, I like this episode. I see that one more, two more, and the episode is so good. Flutter guy makes a good character in this episode.
To counter your comment you already made during the watching of the episode itself, as I learned and explained a while back thanks to Nikki B MLP, the difference between fan pandering and fan referencing. Fan pandering is just throwing something in there for which has, oh god, I'm screwing up what he explained, I believe. It's actually throwing something in there that has no purpose for the story, which only is, which kind of slows down the story, but has no other purpose than speaking to the fans. And in this case, it was kind of fan referencing because they did something the fans will like, but it was actually an introduced plot element. It was it was intentionally there as, hey, remember back then with the poison joke, and everybody's like, oh yeah, I remember. And
so Applelicious was fan pandering and this was fan referencing.
Exactly.
I liked Applelicious anyway. That was cute.
And the Applejack part with Big Mac.
Yeah, oh, okay, I mean, this one actually, it was keeping the running gag with Big Mac, that Big Mac is not allowed to say anything else, but it was a good example of good length of a joke, because if they only would have done it twice or three times in a row, it would have not worked. Yeah. It would just have been but they made it long enough, and they even exaggerated the way what Applejack was asking in particular.
Yeah, she mentioned Flutter Guy.
Yeah, but actually Spike introduced the name Flutter Guy in Bridal Gossip.
Okay,
but Pinky. Oh, Pinky.
In this episode?
This one will be a tricky one again. I already hear the outcry, oh, she's so dumb again. But I don't know, because they actually placed her with, they explained her extreme behavior with her eccentricity. They could have done it a little bit less, I think. Yes. So it was really on the edge of being painful to watch. Come on, she made Fluttershy cry. And I just say, brushing the Griffin the brush off, where Pinky is the one telling Rainbow Dash to be very sensitive around Fluttershy.
A little bit is okay, but this much was just annoying. Annoying, really. A little bit annoying.
Es geht halt darum, es gibt halt Leute, die wissen nicht, was sie sagen. Weißt du, was ich meine?
Ah, okay. She isn't really in control of what she is saying.
Yes.
But not. This is not how she has been portrayed in the past. She has been portrayed as somebody who has a very unique view on the world and who is a little bit strange in her own way, but not completely
insane.
Yeah, kind of. And she also shows a certain level of sensitivity normally. Even though she talks strange stuff, she is not so insensible. Even though she is in a certain episode with a certain donkey, which everybody is praising, I still think it's not really a good Pinky episode.
I love that episode. And by the way, the donkey was in this episode, search him.
Yeah, was it really a donkey? It was a donkey? The cranky
doodle donkey.
It was really cranky.
Yes,
okay.
It was cranky. He had this yellow.
Oh, really? Okay, I only saw a donkey.
He's still wearing it. That was interesting.
Cranky doodle donkey.
But you like the Smile song, don't you?
Yeah, the Smile song is great.
At least that.
But after the Smile song, the episode really goes downhill. Okay, what else? Oh, yeah, right. Fluttershy having stage fright. What a twist! Really? This goes without saying that you have stage fright. And her friends are kind of surprised by it. You haven't been there. You haven't been there. This was really the opening when Rarity is asking her first, and she's like, "Oh no, I have stage fright," and they are like, "Oh really? You have stage?" And I was like, "Fluttershy having stage fright? No,
you don't say."
But talking about stage fright, very good what they did in the ending, I think, with Fluttershy kind of pedaling back again, with first having this performance in front of only the friends and the animals was a nice idea, and that she still is not instantly up for joining an actual performance again. The way they made it was actually the far more realistic approach, because if you have such an issue, you are not cured by an instant, and the good message is still there, but it is portrayed in a more realistic way, and they did not the typical thing you would expect from a children's show, that they would be like, oh yeah, happy end, and they lived happily ever after, and everything is great in the end, and there are no more problems. No, this is a realistic ending, but still with a very positive message.
Yeah.
Like, hey, baby steps. This is perfect, that she actually says, hey guys, baby steps. She discovered for herself that she really loves it, and the final word of the episode is that she will work on herself to get there.
Yeah.
But slow and in her own tempo. And this is a superior message to the one they could have taken, like, hey, even if you are a shy and timid person, once you overcome it, you are cured forever. This is not how it works.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, still. You want to hear my opinion?
Sure!
The whole characters, everybody is like, oh my god, character building and stuff like that, but I think they will never be allowed to totally grow out of their characteristics, because it wouldn't be them anymore. If somebody said to me, if Rainbow ever will be really nice and she will have this whole character building that she will overcome her ego completely, then I will maybe like her. And then I said, then you're stupid, because she will never be completed in that way, because I mean she represents an idea, and she won't be that anymore. So there are character building steps in, of course they have to be, because if nothing happens, it's also shit. But I think in the end they do something that you can appreciate, of course, but also they kind of say, but Fluttershy will stay Fluttershy. We don't want to go too far to make her all self-assured, because then she wouldn't be Fluttershy anymore.
So your main problem is that you think they should that they still try to keep the characters so much in their old ways and not try to really develop them too much.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I guess since it is a fictional show, they could go a little bit more into this ideal version and do a little bit less of the realistic part. So it would have been possible. I agree.
But whatever, it's still a great episode, and the song, I have to mention the song. I like this a cappella stuff. It was a cappella with a beat, okay, but I love this voice a cappella stuff like thingy, and it really spoke to me. I was blown away.
Mm. But final words about Filli Vanilli.
The episode is perfect for this season. Is a new favorite episode, and yeah, I watched this in the last time. No, is that correct? Is that correct? Whoa, that's Facebook.
Yes.
Oh, that's Applejack.
Hey, Applejack.
AJ's opinion on your opinion.
Yeah, your opinion on AJ's opinion on his opinion.
Yup. Yeah, well...
Ooh, by the way, since we two perverts talk, Fluttershy bumping in the bee.
Yeah, the ass shaking
The
beginning, and also when she performed, she also shook her ass.
Shake your booty, shake your booty, shake, 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 ba-da-ba-da, shake, shake, shake. In this regard,
shake it, Fluttershy.
I just want to mention there used to be a guy on YouTube who did MLP episode watching drinking game. And first of all, he had so many rules, and he was using hard liquor. So at the end of, I believe, his final episode, he didn't do another MLP drinking game. He passed out on the end of it on camera. Yeah. That was ingenious. But one of his rules was when you see a pony plot, then he took a shot. And when Fluttershy was like, he would so get drunk in this episode.
It's a nice
but yeah, not teaching young impressionable children stupid games. You were just talking about your final verdict.
By the way, we have 3 perverts actually sitting. I wouldn't count him out. But
yeah, I wouldn't neither.
But that's a good thing, because if we wouldn't be perverts, we would be children or something like that. Okay.
What? So basically we are saying every adult is a pervert.
Yeah, there are just some who don't admit it. So.
And children cannot be perverts.
To a certain age, maybe not.
Give your final verdict, please.
Whatever. My final words.
Go ahead, I'm waiting.
I loved the episode. I think it was one of the best of season 4, and it didn't beat Pinky Pride, because that is my favorite episode in season 4. I don't know if it beats the first 2 episodes. I love them very much as well, but if not, then it's close afterwards, so it was great. I enjoyed it. Music was fine, jokes were fine, Fluttershy was great, Fluttershy was great, and Big Mac singing, oh my god, what the fuck, I loved it. He's at least he's allowed to sing.
Yeah, he's not allowed to talk, but to sing.
not much more to say, I just say this.
Pretty much what you said, I have to agree. Many great elements, one of my favorites of the season, but still beaten by Pinky Pride. And I have to say, Amy Keaton-Rogers, it's great that she's back. Yeah. She always has a stick for this slice of life thingies, where no big adventure-y stuff is happening. No, it was a friend being asked to join this singing group. This was perfect slice of life. It was executed perfectly. They did a very smart setup. So, yes, one of my favorites, and with great music and everything. And you know what, guys? I said everything. I won't make a more elaborate video on this. Everything that has been said. It was a great episode. Yeah. So this is AnY!
Bird and Brony Eddie!
And the Peanut Warrior.
Thanks. See you soon. Bro!
Yeah. Rainbows.
Butterflies.
This is AnY and
Bird and Brony Eddie.
And der Erdnusskrieger, the Peanut Warrior.
Okay, we can do this better.
Yeah.
This is AnY.
Bill and Brony Andy.
And
God damn it! Okay, there should be a nice flow. This is AnY.
Bill and Brony Andy, bro.
Das war's.
This is AnY.
Okay, nochmal.
This is AnY.
Bill and Brony Andy.
And the Peanut Warrior.
Saying, see you soon.
Bro.
Yeah, bro.